Boom, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Cha Get Big, episode 22. We've got an extra special guest with us today, James Nix with the Hot Topics. Hot Pop, welcome in. Boom, boom.
Thank you.
Nice, brother. Okay, just quickly for anybody who doesn't know you, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, myself, personally, we owned a wrestling business back in the day, 2015, BWE, UKWE. Yeah. We're
so was BWE a promotion that you ran back in the day?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Can you tell? So how long is that still? Is it still running now, or is it on a hiatus?
No. Basically, it was one of my friends, one of my dad's friends. He bought the the company for his son's birthday. So then he had his own wrestling company. So when he grew up, it could be basically Vince McMahon. You know what I mean? Blah blah. But then obviously he grew out of wrestling, just like all kids grew out of toys. Just fucking blah, blah, blah. So, and also the guy who was fronting the money, as you know, as a promoter, if you're fronting the money, then you want your book, don't you? You know what I mean? You need your
so what was happening here? Was the you and somebody else involved with the promotion?
Yeah. No. Basically, he's left it to the locker room. He turned around and left it to the locker room.
Right.
Yeah, and so they basically hamstruggled him, took him for a ride, took all the money out of his pocket.
Who are you talking about here? Is this your dad who was running the show?
No, my dad's friend, Glenn.
Your dad's friend?
It's called, yeah. It's called Glenn, yeah. It's,
what's he called, Roy?
What's it? Glenn Crossworth. He's a good lad.
Glenn.
No. Quite a lot of wrestlers in the scene will have, you know what I mean? Like, they have Rampage Brown as Dave Masters.
Brown's a legend. He's my coach. He showed me him and Screwface Ahmed showed me everything I know in wrestling, amongst others to learn on the go, but they're the ones who started me off. So so were you involved, in booking the promotion, or what were you saying? So was it you and your mate kind of running it?
Basically,
and then one of the boys, took it over kind of thing?
Yeah, it's basically what's happened. I got brought in as say we'll just use it as the references. I got brought in as the Vince Russo, as the writer, the creative, and when I got brought in, they were all these wrestlers well, this guy's not been around the business for too long.
I understand.
Talk. Yeah.
So they didn't give you a chance.
Straight away. So why does this paid boy get to walk into our fucking dance and do the fucking shit? Basically, it's not taking a bump. It's not taking a bump, basically.
Right, I understand.
Yeah, I mean.
But obviously, from a mindset wise, yesterday when we were talking, you referred to yourself as the UK's Jim Cornette. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I don't think Jim Cornette's took many bumps. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. But do you care to elaborate on that? Obviously. You got a good mindset for the business, right?
Yeah, basically, it's just anything. The business is anything. You need to put each other over. The business is to put each other over. I don't care what scale or level you are on. The reason, my trail and tribulations through the ring have all been downcasted. Literally, if you met me in person, Lou, when I walk in a room, I'm literally fucking Kevin Nash. I'm 6'7". I'm fucking I'm 6'7". I'm fucking.
Obviously, are you 6'7"? Are you really?
Yeah.
Stand up. I've never met you before. Fucking hell, what's your head on the ceiling? Jesus, you're a big boy. Fucking hell, Kevin Nash, the flesh. I didn't realise it was that big, mate. I thought it was a gimmick. I thought it was when you see the word tight when they got 3 inches in the boots.
No.
Jeez.
I don't.
Sorry to cut you off there. What were you saying? So obviously you walk in a room.
No. It's your show, bro. You do.
No, mate.
I'm ADHD.
No, I totally get you, mate. I've got a few of the tisms as well. So carry on. What were you? I took us by surprise there. I didn't realise you were 6'7". You made me look like a midget. So what were you saying there? So what was your experience in the locker room, like trying to get the boys working for you and stuff? Obviously, you said like you didn't have much trust in you.
To be honest with you, mate, to be honest with you, every single person in the locker room that I've ever met, like, has been all right with me. Like when we were doing the company and we were doing the actual business, like when I was behind the scenes of like our first show, like I'm sorry, I'll drop him now. Michael Caden is like when he was saying, "Oh, you've not done anything in the wrestling business," it's like, mate, my first show, we had 1,500 people there. I mean,
really, 1,500 people. Who else? Who was on the show? What was the big main event match there? Like, what was the big draw for that? Because that's a huge draw for wrestling, especially back then.
That was Rampage Brown versus MDK Valkavius.
Oh, he was the TNT Ignition champion for a while, or he might be now.
Big old MDK.
He looks the part. Him looks legit. Yeah. Who else did you have on?
Honestly, he's like Blade. Like I said, you just want to sign like Blade.
I think actually him. One of the last times I was at TNT, I think him and Rampage actually had a match together. It was great, like two big boys.
Yeah, brilliant. Those two. Those two together, the Bulls and the Pen, they just fucking knocked fuck out of each other. They literally just went off.
Sorry, just remind, what year were these shows? What year were you running these shows?
This was like 2015. This is
before my time. How many shows did you end up running?
Well, we did about 2 years. 2 years worth of monthly shows. So like
monthly shows. So you ran like 24 shows. Jeez.
Yeah. We're doing all right.
So obviously you're saying you were drawing like 1,000 odd people. Like what happened? Like because you'd think like that, a show, big names, big draws. You're running every month. 24 shows, like what happened? Like where did it go wrong?
So basically, the guy who invested into the business, kind of,
is this your friend?
Obviously,
is this your dad's friend?
Yeah, no, but he owns a multi-million pound fucking security group in England called Servo Group. Right. I don't know if you've ever heard of Servo Group, but he went into a bigger pasture. He didn't care about wrestling anymore. He didn't care about wrestlers being Mr. Crossway. Yeah, Mr. Crossway. I want my fucking tights, man. Mr. Crossway, this is what I'm doing tonight. Mr. Crossway. He said it was all a big head pet to him. And then when obviously as well, when he left it to the boys and he realised the money didn't come back in like it was when we did the first show. When we did the first show, we paid everyone out and we did everything, and it was a big old. That was a good old kitty. If that had been every single show, then the ball's rolling. You know what I mean?
Nice one. But you're consistently getting like 1,000 people in every show.
No. Depleted completely. Like the first show
went up, like started big and like,
and then just depletion. You've gone from working in the John Charles Centre, which held that event, to fucking the Denison All Army, which is a fucking working man's club where you can get 300 people fucking somewhat around ring. You know what I mean?
Got you.
But
so
it's just.
Go on. Sorry, what were you saying?
No. Go.
I was just going to say, I was just when we were talking briefly yesterday, you mentioned something like you said you gave the wrestlers the locker room. And the pledges, and then you said you want the blood back. What do you mean by that?
What do you say?
So yesterday when we were talking and I was asking like about your history and stuff, you said, just talking about your company, you said, we gave the locker room and they bled for us. Or they bled you. Do you mean like they bled you dry for money?
Oh yeah, basically. Yeah.
So they bled you dry for money. And you're saying you want blood back. So are you going to start up again and come get the money back? Or what do you mean?
Fucking money back. No.
You want the money back? Oh, he's calling for the money back.
I'm on it. But listen, this is different chat shit get baked episode.
I'm
gonna fucking turn on your arsehole. Yeah, listen, this is another episode, mate. I fucking promise you. Like, fucking, have you ever heard of Madhouse Jim in fucking Leeds?
I haven't, but tell us all about him, please. I'd love to know.
Well, Madhouse Jim in Leeds, mate, basically. Well, after fucking Leeds cage closed and all the Marty Jones and all the fucking shit, all this stopped there. There were no wrestling training camps in Leeds.
Marty Jones, friend of the podcast.
Yeah, fucking. Like, what is it? Fucking. No, you spun me because Marty Jones rolls my shit.
You know about, what was it, Madhouse Gym? Is this like a gym? Is it a gym in person or like a weights gym?
No. But yeah, it was actual MMA fucking wrestling and everything. He was like you. He trained everything. Like he trained a bit of them, trained this and that. And then we've gone into there, and then obviously because the sour taste of Marty Jones, you don't want these boys in your fucking crew and blah blah blah. So Marty Jones,
Marty Jones,
No. It's because I'd gone into the gym and started slandering Marty Jones straight away. And obviously one of his little, one of his little ass lickers have been in the gym and going, that Marty, terrible, you're bullying that poor old man. That's fucking poor old man. He's a fucking parasite, mate. Like, whatever.
I understand. I've never personally met Marty Jones, but I've had a little run-in with him online, and he doesn't like us very much. So
he's a fucking bastard.
I haven't heard many good things, but I am going to watch one of his matches and do a match reaction to one of his old World of Sports classics soon. So
we'll both do that. Yeah. Well, the worst is, I've seen him wrestle fucking Owen Hart. That's the only thing. He's wrestled Owen Hart. He's wrestled Owen Hart.
Tell me about that, please. Tell me about that match.
Well, I've seen that. I've seen that on fucking YouTube. I said that this is literally the only thing that you've probably done in your life. You can say it's good. You wrestled Owen Hart when he was a fucking baby.
That's the only thing. Yeah. That's the only thing that you think that's the only thing Marty Jones has done good.
No.
Is that a hot topic from you? Hot topic from Marty Jones' only good thing is Owen Hart. Is that what we're saying?
No. Yeah, basically, yeah. He's not a king doing that.
Yeah. He's not a king doing that.
Listen, he's not a king doing that. That's how easy. He's not a big fucking daddy haystacks or fucking any of that. You know what I mean?
He's no haystacks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know.
So have you got any more like behind the scenes stories, like any crazy things that happened when you were like running shows and stuff?
Well, as far as behind, see, that's to tell stories for another thing. Like, you can't say.
This is the place to tell stories. It's the hottest podcast in Brit Wrestling. Chat should get paid.
Number one.
Go on, tell us a crazy story that you've seen behind the scenes, something like that.
Well, behind the scenes wise, I've never seen the crazy stories like
when you're promoting and stuff.
From when I've been promoting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like when obviously you're Big Kevin Nash walking in there running the show, you must have seen some things.
What do you mean?
Saying like, you got any crazy stories from when you were running your promotion? Anything like crazy that's happened? Any wild stories? Obviously, you said you watched Marty Jones and Owen Hart.
Oh yeah. So basically, like, I was just a pro. I was behind the scenes.
Just
I was,
promoter.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So if you were like to run if you were like come back right now, 2026, run a wrestling show. What like you're the Paul Heyman of the UK, right? You tell me about what show you'd run now. Who would you book? Where would it be? What type of show would it be? Tell us all about it. I want to see how the mind works from your like booking aspect.
All right. Well, basically, I'd literally do everything that fucking you and Rise are doing, but I'd tone it down a bit. I'd
tone it down a bit. Yeah, fair one.
Yeah. I'd turn it down a bit. I'd literally turn Rise into the Attitude Era again. make it like cool, the NWO vibe, you know, like
So
basically.
are you saying Rise isn't cool?
No, Rise is cool. It's not for kids. It's not for kids. It's not for everything. You want it for you want it for the full part, don't you? Yeah.
The Attitude Era was like great stuff. The Attitude Era. So would you say you would like basically like Rise is obviously over 18? Would you say you'd make it more like PG, like teenage kind of
literally
matches, more street fights?
I'm telling you right now, fucking JCW at the moment is the only fucking wrestling show to watch.
What's that one? Say again, who?
JCW Lunacy. Like literally for wrestling.
Juggalo Championship Wrestling. I've seen bits of
Vince Russo.
What's your thoughts on Vince Russo?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Vince Russo? Do you think he's running that Lunacy show well? I've seen bits and bobs of it. Obviously, a few of my pals are working for them and stuff. It's hard to watch it. I keep up with it on YouTube, like through like someone's channel who like reports on it. But it looks pretty good. It looks good. What are your thoughts on Vince Russo and JCW?
Well, basically, my thoughts on Vince Russo is like his shit stabs at a pie. So he has got it. He does know what he's on about. And basically, no. Basically, Vince Russo is only going to be successful in this run because he's nostalgia. And everyone wanted to see Vince Russo out of the business. And the worst place to go is that all you need to do now is have him and fucking Jim Cornette in a ring on JCW Lunacy together
doing
again.
What? Head to head, like looking against each other, or like promo, rivalry, or working together?
Nah, those two even need to have a boxing match.
They have a boxing match?
And also a boxing match. Yeah. Vince Russo versus Jim Cornette.
Wow. So you think that's what? So do you watch like JCW all the time? So and you're saying that's what it needs? Boxing match between Vince Russo and Jim Cornette would raise the rate. Obviously, it would raise the ratings.
Well, I'm saying that fucking Jim Cornette should come into JCW like Ric Flair did back in the day. Oh, I'm a part co-owner. Woo! You know what I mean?
I like it. A quick one I've got written down here because you've mentioned like when we were talking yesterday, you've mentioned your dad. And you said you're like a golden child. So like, is your dad an actor? He's been in films, right?
Oh yeah. Can you go
into that a little bit?
Oh yeah, my dad. My dad's been in a few films. Like he's been in Pirates. No, what we're talking about, right? That is chatty shit, mate. So he's been in. He's been in Gladiator, Gangs of New York. You know what I mean?
He's been in Gladiator, Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
So did you not want to follow? Sorry, did you not want to follow in the footsteps of the acting career? Have you always been into like wrestling, wanting to promote? No,
it's basically I wanted to do it on my own feet. I didn't want to use my dad's name, and also me throughout my life. Obviously, I've been to prison, I've done things, I've done certain stuff that I can't. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to use my dad's name and say, "Oh, look, I'm Dave Nicholson. Give me a chance." Yeah. And then be an absolute shithead. Yeah. Then be a shithead. And be a shithead on for you. But yeah, I just wanted to hone my own craft. Yeah.
Nice.
I didn't want to disrespect his name. You know what I mean?
I've got a question here. I got sent in by Danny Douglas, the man. He says,
yes, Danny Douglas.
Yes, Danny Douglas.
Yes, Danny Douglas.
Shout out to the Montalos. Got me new jacket on with my name on. Hey. Anyway, Danny Douglas says, when are you going to come to a show and smoke a big joint with him? He wants to know.
Oh, basically, Danny, I've got a child now, man. I've got kids, man. I'm busy, man. I've either been hurt or fucked up, man. I got kids, man. But yeah, anytime, like I wanted to go to the last one, but I couldn't go up to there. And
Is that
the worst
the
thing is,
Rumble Brunel show?
basically, yeah, I've come off, obviously, since I've been a child, I've come off a bit of a train, if you know what I mean. So, like,
Yeah, get you.
when I say to my mum or fucking my family that I'm living with, oh yeah, we're gonna go to the Brunel show to a death match and all that, that doesn't ring in their heads good.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like,
I wouldn't suggest that you bring your kids. I wouldn't leave your kids at home for that one. we'll get too much heated as is on this podcast. Don't need any more.
For that. Yeah, I mean. But yeah.
So
yeah.
when was the last time you went to a wrestling show yourself, like to watch up? When was the last show you went to?
The last actual wrestling show that I went to,
yeah,
it was Clash in the Castle in Wales.
Oh, WWE.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think of the current WWE product? You watch it?
No, yeah, I do. Yeah, I think it's.
What's your thoughts on the booking right now?
What? I know.
What's your thoughts on like WWE's current product and the booking right now?
Yeah, it's shit. It's the same as always, isn't it? It's just fucking. I mean, like,
right.
They just
what? Obviously, UK's Jim Cornette here. UK's Paul Heyman. Say if you had the book for one episode of Monday Night Raw, how would you book it? You've got 3 hours or 2 hours or whatever. Who are you booking? What type of matches are you putting together?
Well, personally, like that Gunther wouldn't have been tapping at John Cena. Brock Lesnar would have come out and fucking interrupted the thing and dragged Gunther out of the ring to, like, null and void that from happening. Like, he didn't give up. Brock Lesnar saved John Cena's ass, and now Brock Lesnar and Gunther have got to have a big, massive match.
Yeah,
That's how I'd have put them up.
That is a match that I would like to see. Okay, I like that. What about? I feel like the tag team division in WWE is a bit all over at the minute. It's like bouncing around, and they're trying to get control of it. How would you book the tag team division in WWE? Would you have the belt on the Usos or?
Tag team division in the WWE, at the moment, I'm not really interested in the tag team division. I wouldn't have it.
Not a fan of tag team wrestling?
No, it's not tag team wrestling. It's just like in the WWE at the moment, you've got the Judgment Days, and you haven't got Dudley Boys or Hardy Boys or fucking.
You want the Dudleys and the Hardys back? Well, the Hardys are TNA tag champs right now, still going strong. Big up the Hardy Boys. So you like the old school tag teams like the Dudley Boys, Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, TLC kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's when I stopped watching. That's when I started making like money. Yeah, on it. Yeah. I
stopped watching it. Started making money.
Yeah. Started learning.
Is that making money through wrestling or other means?
Bit of both.
Bit of both. Sound.
No comment, officer.
No comment. Not like that here. Moving swiftly on. Obviously, you're talking before. I've got written on my notes here. Have you got any more stories about Marty Jones? I know you like to talk about Marty Jones.
Absolutely. Like I just fucking basically I just think that guy's I know for a fact that's the reason. I'm gonna get fucking mild here.
Hey, it's all right, man. Take your time. Go for it, man.
Basically, this motherfucker. We started to set up the BWE again. I started to go training. I started to go down. I literally was going down to Oldham, paying this fucking old geezer 50 quid to drive us down there and blah blah, and then to go to his gym, and then. Like I said, his gym there was just absolutely rusty. It's in the back of a garage. It's like, what are you doing here? You've got all the disabled kids around, and literally never, ever, ever going to be wrestlers, and that you're bleeding them of all the money. It's like, go on then, you know what I mean? Like,
Was this so? Is this like Marty Jones? Like he's like trying to give, like telling these people that they're going to make it, but like realistically, like, the nicest way possible or not.
Yeah, I trusted him again. I literally shouldn't have. But obviously, you know, Marty Jones. Everyone says Marty Jones, yeah. But it's like, nah.
He's never fooled me, mate. Don't worry about that. He's never had me fooled.
Well, fucking the fact is, when he turns around, he goes, "I trained Ridge Holland and I trained William Regal and all that." Well, guess what? Not one of them people have fucking mentioned your dirty horrible mouth.
Ooh, hey, that's full. That's true. Not one of them big claims there.
Not one of them. No, every single person they said, "Oh, I've made this, I've made that." You haven't made shit. You made yourself a bacon butter off the fucking backs of all these fucking disabled kids.
Fair play, mate. I've never been down and trained with them. Obviously, I think the only time I've ever encountered him, he come up to one of Rampage's sessions once, and he sat and watched. He didn't get out of his chair. I've never seen him get out of his chair, to be fair, ever in my life, ever, not once. But that's why I want to go watch a match of his. I want to go watch him versus like Adrian Street or something. I think it'll be good. But yeah, so you're not a fan of Marty Jones, put it that way.
It's not even the case that I was scouting Lee Cage to take my stepdaughters down to. So like obviously I was going to try and start getting my stepdaughters into wrestling and all this fucking shit. So he's got 2 trainees in there at one point, and there was like 16, 17-year-old lasses, you know, blah blah. It's like he's got in the middle of the ring. He's like, "Right, girls, you need to go down. You know, bend over, doggy, like grab it." And it's like turned around, I was like winked at us. Right, ass is in air, that's the camera shot. All this fucking
he's a horrible man.
Yeah. What are you doing in fucking like a training facility, like even being able to teach people or tell people about wrestling or fucking anything else?
That's rough. That's the first time I've heard that, mate. That's rough. That's fucking rough.
Mate, if you'd have heard some of the fucking audio shit that I had some audio fucking stuff on one of my other Facebooks and I got blocked. It was like he had some fucking trainee in there, trainee living with him, some 17-year-old French fucking student that's come over, you know, he gets these people, "Oh, we can go live with Marty Jones for a week, it's a package and all this and blah blah." And one of his voice notes,
I bet they've got some stories. Fuck no.
Yeah, well, one of his voice notes were like laughing, "Oh mate, she's just in the house. All she's doing is eating all my food, drinking all my beer. I wouldn't even mind, but she don't clean up after herself. I'd fucking love her suck." You know what I mean? She'd love her suck.
That's Marty Jones talking about the 17-year-old.
You're just a fucking, you're a fucking idiot, mate. You're a fucking monk. Like, I'm done with Marty Jones, mate. Yeah. And he's literally kept me out of business. And someone turned around to me, and it was that Rise thing. I actually went to your mate Joe Effects. Like, there's a girl that I know. There's a ring girl that fucking wants to get into the business called Tabby, right? And she's basically, I was trying to get her into the business through you guys, but then she's gone to a Rise show and she's got herself backstage with all you lot. And then the word around the locker room is that I beat up Marty Jones at one of his seminars. And fucking I'm a bully to the entire. Yeah, I beat up Marty Jones at a fucking seminar. And fucking.
I'd love to. You know what? I'm going to be real. I've been at Rise for quite a while. I never heard that one. But that's the first I've heard. But if that did happen and there's footage, I'd love to see it.
No, basically, it's turned it into fucking this guy's. He's unsafe. He's completely crazy. He can't be fucking. He's amazing.
Is him talking about you, or you talking about Marty Jones?
No, he's talking about me.
Oh, got you.
Yeah. He's basically fucking painted me a mania and got me blackballed and made look like I was unsafe or whatever to work or do anything.
So that's where your dislike for Marty Jones comes from. I didn't realise that. That was a crack.
And then when I fucking mentioned Marty Jones in Madhouse fucking wrestling gym, then all of a sudden we did one session with them. They were like, "Yeah, that's all fine, that's cool." And then we got a message back going, "Oh, you and your mate Danny another guy who is a wrestler for BWE, Danny Scorola. Is basically that's Glenn's nephew. You know what I mean? Like he was trying to break into the business himself, so he's trying to break his nephew into the business. You know, about all this stuff, and it's like he's gone there for one training camp, and he's been all right at Madhouse, and then he says, "I'm going to bring him along next week." So he's brought me along the week after, and it's like, oh, I know you two. And it's basically Marty Jones. It's all Marty Jones again. Oh, you don't want these two. These two just fuck about and fucking blah, blah, blah. No, we don't fuck about. It's just that you are obviously intimidated. All I've ever seen and felt through wrestling training camps is that everyone's scared to work with me. Because of my size, because of my stature, the way that I act, and but I am safe.
I think you sound. This is the first time I've spoken to you face to face, and I think you sound. I didn't realize you were 6'7" though. That took us by surprise. Maybe that's it. Maybe you need to put in your bio on that I am 6'7", just so people know before they talk to you. Because if I message you and went, "Oh, do you want to meet up for a pint or whatever?" and then you come in, I would be like, "I didn't expect it to be him." Gee, Kevin Nash coming in. But basically, we've done half an hour there. I'm happy with that. And if you wanted to come back on the podcast, we'll do like one a month, because I think we'll get some interesting shit out there.
Yeah, now basically any wrestling subjects or anything that you want to talk about, like I can definitely give you the spiel and give you your backlight and basically your motor to it. Like
100%. Well, what I'll do is we'll call it there for that was a great first time speaking to you there. I really enjoyed that. But I'll upload this episode now, right? And then I'll put a link up, and I can imagine people will want to send questions in for you after watching this. So maybe next time we'll get you on in a couple of weeks, and we'll do some anonymous questions if you want.
Yeah, anonymous questions, anything.
Yeah, we'll do that next time. A couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's I'll do anything you want, mate. Literally, I love it. I'll do anything for you. You're my man, Lou.
I appreciate it, buddy, right? I'm going to end the recording there, but stay on and have a big crack with you, right? Thank you. Hot Pop. Yeah. What was it? What was the tagline at the start? Jamie Nicks with the Hot Topics. Hot Pop. Here we go. Thank you very much.